Hey, what's up, everybody? Here to tell you just about the knives that I carried today. Three different ones here on the table because, well, I was home today and can play around and carry more than one knife. Usually, I'm just a one knife guy. But we started the day off with this SOG Trident. Great, great design from SOG. They don't make this model anymore, but they have a newer iteration of the Trident that is still in production. This one, older one, most of the time you will see it partially serrated. I believe there's some plain edge out there, but half serrated is most common with this. Like a GRN handle, a lot of texturing on here, and the shape of this handle is just phenomenal. Excellent ergonomics, and this curved line here with jimping, awesome place to rest your thumb so you can cut controlled, do the work that you need to do with this knife. It is made in Taiwan, Osate steel. It's a good knife. Look up the SOG Trident on eBay if you want this model. Older locking mechanism. I will say it is not as solidly built as the newer Tridents, but I like the ergos on this better. Osate steel I'm fine with. The newer ones have D2, so you'll get a little better edge retention on the newer models. But really do like this older Trident. I'm sure a member of the armed forces had one of these in the global war on terror, as they were designed to be a tactical knife in that time period, and that's where we're at. Second knife is the Emerson Knives Mach 1. This knife does not have the famous Emerson wave. So this blade was made in the year 2000, but in 2023, they found a bunch of these blades in a box somewhere in storage at the Emerson workshop, and they put some new handles on and they sold them as a special run for a model that hadn't been made in quite a few years. But I'm glad to have gotten this recently. Great addition to my Emerson collection, and I'm just going to, while I'm looking at the knife showing you here, some little dust in here, pocket lint, whatnot. So take this Q-tip and clean that out. Really nice size on this too. 3.5-inch blade. Some of the Emersons can get a little bigger, up towards a 4-inch blade. So this one will probably be a little more friendly to the majority of people, but still those Emerson ergonomics and great blade designs, and that chisel edge that they are famous for. Last here, got the Colonial Model 555. This is their law enforcement knife. The story behind this is that some people came to Colonial saying, they liked that little orange paratrooper knife that they had in the military, but they can't have that blaze orange and stuff while they're working their, after military law enforcement jobs. So they took the same design, blacked it out. So it's a switchblade. So we have the lock here. Push that down. It doesn't really show up in this lighting, but there's some red paint in there to let you know you're good to fire. Press the button here. Out comes that blade, nice and fast. Now this is a smaller blade. It's a little under 3 inches. 440A steel, which some people are okay with it. Others will just hate on it. But you know, it is a fine steel for everyday carry, and it's an older steel. Now, it was once considered to be excellent and a good field use knife because it's easy to sharpen and holds a decent enough edge. Now, the paratrooper knife has a cord cutter on the end. This version here has a smaller serrated blade. Now, this blade does not lock, and that's okay. It is, you know, just this back spring here, but it's not for, you know, puncturing tasks or anything. You can see it's like a sheep's foot style blade. So it's just for cutting tasks, cutting synthetic materials like rope and plastic, like zip ties. That's what the word is I was trying to think of in my head there. But I do like carrying these knives. It's nice to have a little blade. I have noticed that you do have to keep them oiled in the joints there to keep them working and locking up properly, and that's fine too. I like doing a little blade maintenance. But that is it for today. So thanks for checking out the video. Hopefully you saw some cool knives, and we'll see you on that next video. Take it easy. Have a good one.